So you want to vaccinate your own dog and you don't know how to do it? Well, stay tuned, because in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to vaccinate your own dog. Samanantumelang molweni abusheni di machironi. Salam alaikum, namaste, good day, goeiedag, alwe, masekinders. My name is Winston and welcome to my channel Bushies at Boer. On this channel we discuss everything relating to small scale farming and those small projects that you can do yourself, save on some money and enjoy the fruit of your labor. Well, before we start, I just want to start with the disclaimer. I am not a registered vet. None of us at Bushy Pets, Bushy Boerboels, Bushies at Boer are registered vets. So we are not registered or qualified to do a vaccination. The views or the information that we share with you on this video is purely based on our own experience and our own research that we have done. So use it at your own discretion and at your own risk. Now, the reason for that disclaimer is because people would buy. We get our vaccinations from a vet outlet. It's a normal shop that you can just go and get the vaccinations, and because we have an account there as Bushy Pets, we get it at a cheaper price, and that's why we buy it from them. We do our own vaccinations, and also we sold it at Bushy Pets, but the people that would buy it from us will not know how to do it, and they will ask us to do it. The problem with that is that when you take your dog to a vet, yes, you're going to pay 700 rand, but you pay that money for what you call it, consultation. So they will check your animal. They will health check it first, temperature and ears and all of that, just to see if they're healthy enough to get the vaccination and all of that before anything else. Now, what I tell everybody is that I'll do the vaccination for you, but I don't know what your underlying illnesses or diseases are of your dog. So if the dog dies, I don't want to be held accountable. So you must know your dog and the symptoms of your dog is sick, and then take it to a vet. But those are qualified and proper vets that will do proper vet health checks on your dog. I went to a vet myself, and as a matter of fact, I went with Whitey over there, and the vet was busy with the procedure, and he gave the vaccinations to the guy at the front desk to do the vaccination. He put a sticker in the book, and the vet just signed for it. And that is when I decided to vaccinate my own dogs, because now you're paying all of that money for the guy at the front desk to do the vaccinations. And most breeders will also do their own vaccinations. If you haven't seen the video that I've done in terms of why, what, and when, how often you should vaccinate your dog, I'll leave a link for you right here to go watch. You can go watch it out and then you'll see why you should vaccinate your dog. But let me get into how to do it. But I want to show you first the vaccination record cards to show you that I'm actually a week or two I'm behind. So this is the vaccination record card for White. You can see his name over there, vaccination record card. Let me just open it for you and I'll show you. The last vaccination that he got was the 8th of December, and that was actually given by me, because you can see there's no signature over there. So he was actually due another vaccination on the 8th of December this year, and today is the 19th of December, so I'm actually 11 days behind, but I'm gonna do that right away, and I'm gonna show you the vaccination record card of Heidi. This is Heidi's vaccination record card. I'm gonna open this for you, and I'll show you this. She actually got her last vaccination on the 30th of November 2020, and this was done in Whitfield Animal Clinic, Whitfield Animal Hospital, and her next vaccination is due December 2021. So I'm not actually late, but I'm actually within the month that they need to get their vaccinations, and I'm going to show you right now what or how to do that vaccinations. So to do the actual vaccination, you need a syringe, and you need needles. I'm going to use 4 needles, different needles, because you'll see why 4 different needles. And this is the vaccination over here, these 4 over here. Let me show you this one's over here. So the one in with the silver cap, that's the liquid. The one with the orange yellowish cap is the powder, and this is the rabies vaccination that they're gonna get. So I'm gonna go and give let's start with Heidi, and let's give Heidi her vaccination first, and I'll show you exactly how I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna do the vaccination, the 5-in-1, and then I'm also gonna do the rabies. I'm gonna open this because it's a new syringe. Let me just open it if I can. It's getting my attention. I don't know what it's getting into. Alright, so I'm gonna open the syringe. It's a new syringe, as you can see. I took one needle. I'm gonna open that needle as well. And hopefully I can do this quickly. To the needle. I'm gonna stick it. Come closer. Not too close. I'm gonna stick it. See, there's a tool. I'm gonna stick it over there, and you'll see that the needle has a cap that comes off. The needle has a cap that comes off. So what I'm gonna do is, I need to get the liquid, which is the one with the silver or whitish cap. I'm gonna get in there, and I'm gonna withdraw all the liquid that is there. And that should be about 1 ml. It goes over to 1.5 because there's still some gap there. Let me just go. What I'm going to do is I'll take this and I'll inject it into the powder. And the powder is normally it's almost the same color as the cap. But once you mix it, it turns pinkish. As you can see, it turns pinkish. And what you want to do is you want to mix it well. And then what you're going to do is you're going to withdraw this. And you're going to withdraw all the pink liquid from this vial. And again, it should be 1 ml. I'm going to squeeze out to get rid of all the air and all the bubbles. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to inject this into Heidi's left shoulder. Let's go. So all you want to do is you just lift up the skin like this. That's because there's a lot of skin. You insert the needle and you inject it. You take it out, and then it's done. What we're going to do now is we're going to do the rabies on Heidi. Now we've got a 10 ml. 10 ml bottle. That means we can use it 10 times because your dose is actually 1 ml. You can get the rabies in this size as well. So you're going to withdraw everything from this and inject it. But because we have the 10 ml vial, we can use this 10 times and just draw 1 ml out of this. So again, I used another a different needle, and it's just I'm gonna open it here. I'm gonna show you when I open it, and again I'm gonna just chuck it over the syringe like this. I'm gonna take off the cap, and there you have a syringe. It's a small syringe though, but it's fine, no problem, as long as it goes into the skin and it does what it's supposed to do. What I'm going to do is, I actually went and took this out of the fridge. One thing that you need to remember is to always keep your vaccinations refrigerated. I had to go and take it out of the fridge. What you're going to do is, sometimes the powder sits at the bottom because it stands too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix it up a little bit and make sure there's no powder. And what I'm going to do is now, I'm going to insert my needle, and I'm only going to withdraw 1 ml from this vial. 1 ml, and that's about it. 1 ml is there, and that's 1 ml over there. Alright, I'm gonna squeeze it a little bit just so 1 drop can come out. 1 drop can come out, and also to get rid of all the air and the bubbles if there is any. There shouldn't be because I didn't mix it up. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna inject this into her right shoulder. So let me show you. So she's right here. I'm gonna inject this into her right shoulder. Come, Jayla. So I'm gonna take the skin again like this, And I'm just going to insert the needle into a skin and inject it, take it out, and just rub it on the site. And that's done. Alright, we've done vaccinations and rabies on Heidi. You can hear Shasha's crying. Shasha's too busy, so I will not be able to do this if she's around. She will be there in my face. She always follows me around. That's why I kept her one side, and now she's crying to come out. But what I'm going to do, the same thing is, I'm going to take another needle. My son just asked me now, why do I take a different needle at the use a different needle? Now the reason for that is, if you insert it into the vaccination and then you inject the dog, and then you take it out, and I'm going to inject it into the vial of the rabies again, then I mean, this needle went into the skin of one dog. I'm going to put it now into, and then I'm going to have to put it into the vial of the rabies, and then I'm going to again have to use the same needle and to put it in the rabies again to inject another dog, and that's just gonna cause some infection and diseases. You want to be sterile and use a different needle at the time. Also, what I've heard is that if you use a needle and you put it in different vials at the time, I'm supposed to actually put this needle in here and inject all the liquid in here and use a different needle to extract this, because they say the moment you put the needle into another vial, the needle kind of gets blunt for some reason. I haven't experienced any of those anything like that where I have to use another needle because it went blunt, because it can hurt your dog. As you can see, Heidi stood still. She took her vaccination like a man, if I must put it like that, or like a big girl, if I must put it like that. She was very brave to take her vaccination. So now let's see if Whitey will do the same. You just withdraw everything. Okay, and just get rid of all the air and the bubbles. And now I just need to find him.
He's dead, Daddy.
And he's
around there.
He went and he's chasing the birds all the time, so I don't know.
Daddy, he went around there.
Whitey! Go boy. Alright, you'll see he might just come to me, but he might just stand somewhere. So I'm just going to do the same with him. Put this in the left shoulder. Come on. Again, same thing. Left shoulder. Just going to grab the skin like that. Insert the needle, because Heidi's here. I don't want to move Heidi. Into the skin. And I'm just going to rub it, because this boy, it's just a little bit hurt. Alright, cool. Now on to the rabies. Alright, so now it's again the last one for Whitey. It's the rabies injection. I took another needle as usual, as I normally would do, just to be safe. I'm going to take off the cap, and I took this out of the refrigeration, the fridge again, and I'm just going to withdraw another 1 ml from this. And I'm just going to squeeze it a little bit, just for the air to come out and 1 drop to come out, and then we're going to inject this into his right shoulder. We use the left shoulder, so now we're just going to use the right shoulder. Just take the skin. He's just a sissy boy. He's going to cry again. As a matter of fact, he didn't. That was actually quite well. And we are done. Thank you. Okay, so vaccinations are done. The last step is just to record it into the vaccination record card. So the first one would be the date. Today is the 19th of the 12th, 2021, and this is the vaccination and the batch number that you will get from the vaccination vial. It's normally just a sticker that you peel off, just like this. Just a sticker like this that you peel off and just stick it in there. Now with the rabies, this 10 ml vial comes with 10 stickers. Now with the move, I don't know what happened with the vaccinations with the stickers. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to record the batch number and the expiry date. So this will be Rabies. It will be the lot. It will be L479285, and this vaccination, and then it was the expiry date is 28/01/2023. That's the expiry date. And that's about all I need. And then I'm not a vet. I don't have a vaccination. I don't have a practice stamp. So the next vaccination will be December 2022, as you can see. So that's all you have to do for that one. And I'm going to do the same in Whitey's book. So this is Whitey's book over here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to write today's date, which is the 19th of December 2021. I'm going to take his sticker off. I'm going to stick it in there. I'm going to do the same thing. It is Rabies. It is 918440. It is lot L479285. it is 8/01/2023. I actually want to show you that it is the very same lot as what he got the last time. See here, lot 479285, and it's at the same expiry date. So last year when we went into 2020, they gave him the very same rabies or the rabies vaccination, and that is all that there is to it, to doing a vaccination.
Yes.
Right, so that is it. Now when I do vaccinations or medicine, I normally reward them for being so obedient and doing what I need them to do. So, and they need to sit to get a biscuit. So they know what to do. Sit. They know what to do. Sit, Shasha. Sit. So that's how I reward them, just for sitting still and for allowing me to give them vaccinations and stuff like that. So you're probably wondering why I did the vaccination in the one shoulder and why I did the other one, the rabies, in the right shoulder. And that is because some dogs normally get a rash or some kind of effect after the vaccination, and you want to know which one gave them the after effect, or gave them the rash or bump or something like that, or caused them to be sick, because there might be just something at the site where I gave the vaccinations. So I want to know, is it the vaccination or is it the rabies? That's why I split them. Normal vets will do one in one vial, but I prefer this method after I've heard about it. But that's about it, and that's how you give your dog vaccinations. So if you have any questions and suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Alright, so that's it. That's how you do vaccinations for your own dogs. You can, if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give us a thumbs down. If you have any questions, suggestions, if you are the vet expert and you want to give us some other insight that I maybe not have shared, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you haven't subscribed this yet, I've left the subscribe button for you all through the video, so you can subscribe if you haven't subscribed to it. And if you are somebody that wants to vaccinate your dogs yourself, please share it with some people. I can provide you with the vaccinations, normal vaccinations, and I've just shown you how to do the vaccinations, and this will help you protect your dog, and it will help you protect other people and your family as well. That's it from me for now. Until next time, keep well, stay safe, stay blessed. Away.